Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Tuesday, March 26th, 2024. And we have officially survived our first eclipse of this year. We have another one coming in 2 weeks, and that one's probably going to be a bit of a whopper. And I will say that eclipse energy doesn't just go away when the eclipse is done. Like, we hang with that energy for a month or longer, depending on the eclipse cycle. So know that this energy is still with us, and so we're still in it. So if you're feeling a little off balance, probably a lot of people are feeling the same way. So this week we are working with the Enchanted Map Oracle Card Deck by Colette Baron Reed. I kind of felt like just words that came out of my mouth during the spring equinox reading guided me towards using this deck. I'd been wanting to use it for a while. I really do like this deck and I find a lot of guidance from it. But I kept getting kind of shut down, feeling like I was being shut down by Spirit. And suddenly the time showed up. This is the time for it. Because I said that Spirit knows more than we do. Spirit has the map, not us. And I thought, but we do have a map. We have a little bit of a map. We have the Enchanted Map, and we have other parts of maps in other Oracle and Tarot decks and other forms of divination. Little ways to help answer questions or guide us. So let us look at our reading for today. As always, I look at the energy and focus of the day. And so I look at the energy, which is the force that's directed towards us. From the universe into our world, or from the world around us, and the focus is then our intention, effort, or our response that we put into that energy. Now, this is the way I tend to shuffle these cards, and I'm kind of going to go back to that. Through the 2 days of the eclipse, I really felt guided to shuffle and pick these cards a little bit different, but now I'm kind of shifting back into what I normally do. So let us look at the energy for today. Okay. Try to pick these under the camera so you can see that this is very spontaneous, and I am just as surprised by the cards that come up as anybody else. Focus. All right, so now we have our focus card. So I didn't mention, but I should, the artwork on these decks is done by Jenna Della Grataglia. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. She's done a lot of the artwork on Colette Baron Reed's decks. Not all of them, but a lot of her decks. So let us look at the energy we have for today. I will say always that I open a circle of light and love and protection around myself for these readings. And so I am protected and you are protected. Anyone watching these readings is protected. The energy lasts and reaches out to you. So know that you're protected when you watch these. I also call in my spirit guides and guardians to help me be a clear channel for this information from Spirit through these cards towards the collective. And I find that important because I too am part of this collective that I'm reading for. And so I want the message to be as clear as possible. So let us look at our energy card for today. We have a 1-ring circus. Maybe that's less confusing than a 3-ring circus when you're watching it, but a 1-ring circus is a very interesting card and still kind of fits the eclipse energy that we're living in. You know, we have a lovely lady in costume. I'm trying to get this where you can see it. In costumed attire. She's riding on top of an elephant who is really on top of a plateau that's sitting out in the middle of the ocean. Like, this is a very interesting card, very interesting energy. It just makes me feel a little like, what's going on around me? This is very unexpected and a little bit uncertain. Though I will say she doesn't look scared, and neither does the elephant. So, the 1-ring circus card message is, you are capable and competent. So even when you find yourself in this kind of situation, sitting sideways on an elephant on a cliff overlooking the ocean, you are capable and you are competent. So the upright message here says, independence is key now that you are stepping into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all wisdom that you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationship and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. So this is a really promising energy. Even though the card looks a little like, oh, I don't know if I'm in a good pitch situation. You're in a great situation because you're capable and you're competent and you have this. But it does tell you to guard your energy a little bit in the sense of who you're spending time or who is around you for relationships. So let's look at our focus for today. Aww. This is a beautiful card. We have the moonlight. Of course, the moonlight, it touches on the moon. We're still just past the full moon. We've got all this crazy eclipse energy going on. But in this card, we have a winged fairy standing on a deck. She has an hourglass here. I'm trying to get that so it can be kind of clear. I don't know if it just doesn't want to focus. There we go. So she's got an hourglass here beside her. She's looking down a little bit. And up here is I think an owl. So you are in the moonlight. Now the moon itself is associated with feminine energy, mysterious energy, watery energy. So a lot of intuition and emotions tied up in this card. So let's see what the message from this card is. It says, your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical and analytical. Follow it. Follow your intuition. You are capable. You are competent. Follow your intuition. You don't even need a map, right? You just need to trust your intuition and follow it. So the upright message here is moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical, like this chica here on an elephant on a cliff in the middle of the ocean. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or an object crossing your path, such as the owl up here in the shadows of the moon. Spring is sending you messages. Spirit, I have spring on my mind. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. So this is a really powerful message today. No matter how uncertain it seems like we are, Spirit says you are competent and capable. Spirit says, I've got your back. I'm sending you messages. Trust your intuition. Wow. This is a beautiful, beautiful, and powerful message. I'm pretty excited about this day. It's kind of been it's always shifty around the eclipses. I don't fear them. I don't dread them, but I'm aware that the energy can be unsteady. Lots of things change, lots of things shift. No matter what is going on, no matter how you're feeling, please know that you are co-creating with Spirit, and Spirit has all this faith in you. You're competent. You can do this. Trust your intuition. You've got this. So what a beautiful message we have today. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you've connected with it in some way. I would love to hear any thoughts you have on the reading or the card deck or other card decks of Colette's. Please like, please subscribe, please share. I would love to help this channel grow so I could continue sharing messages to help us get through these unusual times that we're living through. Lots of stuff going on in our world right now. Lots of stuff going on in our solar system right now. We're feeling all that energy. Probably huge things going on in the universe that we can't even begin to fathom. And we're feeling it. So lots of change happening. And then here we are in the middle of eclipse season. So my name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. Have a wonderful day.